Alright, Redemption Weekly Racing Series Super Formula Light Showdown. This time, week 4, we are all the way across the pond in England, little town called Little Budworth, little track called Oulton Park. Checking out the conditions today, 78 degrees in Fahrenheit and 45% humidity, partly cloudy, 4-mile-an-hour wind. And we'll check out your grid. On pole, Jace Hott, number 98, Backdraft Motorsports. Sitting in second place, you see Stephen Hott there, Backdraft Motorsports owner-operator, is 84. Looking back to the third spot, Matthew Stewart, going to start P3 tonight, also for Backdraft Motorsports. Starting in the pits tonight, we don't see him just yet, but Jace Dalmolin normally up front, and Kyle Bolin is going to round out the top 5. Starting back there, he's off to kind of a slow start there. Jace is going to take him down into turn 1. Jace Hott, followed by Stephen Hott, followed by Matthew Stewart. That's your top 3 right now. Set for 50 laps tonight here at Oulton Park. A little bit of a long one. Check back on Jace Dalmolin here, as he's already worked his way around Kyle Bolin. Kyle Bolin off to a slow start there. Standing starts in these Super Formula Lights. So you sit there at the starting line, you wait. Lights go red, rev them up, and when they turn green, off you go. There's Matthew Stewart working his way around. Not in the field tonight, notably Ryan Taylor, who's sitting third in the points coming into this one, so good opportunity to make up some points for your leader right now, Jace Hott. He was able to grab the bonus point for taking pole tonight. Ordinarily, you would think that would go to Jace Dalmolin, but he declined to qualify tonight, so concedes the point to Jace. There's Kyle Bolin making his way around. 2 of 50 in the books here. 3 of 50 in the books here. It's Jace Dalmolin closing in on the back bumper right now. Matthew Stewart. He's going to try to grab that 3rd spot from him. Stewart is going to move to the outside. Concede the position there to Jace. We'll go ahead and get the track map up. Show everybody where the driver is running on this track today. Up front, Stephen Hott still trying to chase down Jace Hott right now. Jace has got about 2.5 seconds over him. Jace flirting with the grass there. Gotta be careful. Showdown Oulton now we see has closed the gap. He's within 4 seconds of the 84, Stephen Hott. We'll check back in just a moment ago on Kyle Boland, and it looks like he had a little bit of trouble getting around one of these corners and may have made some contact with the wall as he's off in the pits there. Yep, he gets into the grass and, oh, heavy contact inside wall there. Yep, for sure. Some issues there for Kyle Boland. As we check back in up front with our leader, Jace Hott, still out front. Followed by the 84, Stephen Hott. Showdown Oulton back there in third. Stu-Rat back in fourth. Stu-Rat lagging behind just a little bit right now in this one. See Jace making his way through that tricky chicane. The 84 doing the same. Showdown Oulton right there behind him. And here comes Stu-Rat. There's Kyle Boland. And a good battle about to be brewing here between the 84 and the 22. Stephen Hott, Showdown Oulton. Jace has closed up less than half a second off the bumper, that 84. Going to that high banked right-hander. We'll go on board here with Showdown Oulton. And you saw it right there on the onboard with Showdown Oulton. Let's check back. We're going to rewind here and see with your leader exactly what happened. You see Jace Hott, your leader just gets loose right there, right in front of second and third place, as Showdown Oulton had just got around the 84 of Stephen Hott, and they're able to clear your former leader, Jace Hott. So Showdown Oulton out front now for this one. Move Jace Hott back to P3. So up front with your leader now, Showdown Oulton, opening up that gap. He's got a little over 3 seconds on the 84 of Stephen Hott. And he goes wide. Hey man, Oulton, they both go wide in the last turn there. Coming up to the start-finish line. Both of them able to keep it under control though. They'll head down into turn one. That got exciting for a minute. You get these cars out on the grass and, well, they're not built for that. They are a handful. We see Jace Hott trying to work his way around the lap traffic of Kyle Boland here. That was close. Had to get on the binders real quick there. Almost gets into the 6. Jace Hott need to exercise some patience here. Boy, that was a frantic move. As he tries to work his way back up, currently running into the third position. See Stu Rat making his way through the chicane. Got some footage here. It just happened to your former leader, Jace Hott. Let's see what we can get from the blimp cam here. It seems like he had a pretty big incident here. Yep, we see him off track, off track, off track. And around he goes in that 98 car. And, oh, it went from bad to worse. Went from bad to worse there. As he tried to get a turnaround and he just backs it into the wall. So, with that, 10 of 50 in the books here. We're looking at the 19 of Matthew Stewart. As Jace Hott has taken it to the pits after the incident you just saw. Stu Rat getting a little loose with it. Stu Rat also going to pull it into the pits. Be a scheduled pit stop for him. So he'll be the first taker of a scheduled pit stop. Back up front with your leader, Jace Mullen right now. 11 of 50 in the books. Jace a little off track there. We'll see when he's going to bring that 22 machine down pit road. He's opened up a 17-second gap, excuse me, over to second place car of Stephen Hott right now. So we look back to the 84. And currently still being shown in third is Jace Hott. And Matthew Stewart seems to be having some sort of connectivity issues right now, which could be due to that geomagnetic storm we have going on right now. We don't even show him on the board at all currently, which is a shame. He was running in the 4th spot. As we look at Kyle Boland, still looking for Matthew Stewart out on the track. Don't see him. There's 84 is going to bring it down to pit road right now. Jace Mullen, your leader, going to keep it out though one more time around. Looks like it's 12 of 50 in the books. Your leader's going to stay out. The 84 is going to bring it down. P2 is on pit road right now. Jace Hott back on pit road again. And there we see the 19 of Matthew Stewart, as he is now showing a penalty, it looks like, from what I'm guessing is some sort of connectivity issue due to him just disappearing off of scoring for the last 40 seconds or so. It's a shame. Stu Rat looking to have a good run here tonight. He'll be happy that there's only 5 cars out here tonight, so not going to lose too much in the way of points, but still a little bit of a setback. We got your leader right now, bringing it onto pit road. Well ahead of Stephen Hott, 43 seconds. He should be able to get in and out of the pits in easily less than that. I don't think the 84 is going to be able to catch him here on this cycle. Currently, right now, the only one that Jace Mullen has not been able to put a lap down is the 84. The 98 there of Jace Hott, he's showing a lap down. Kyle Boland is showing currently 2 laps down. And Stu Rat right now is in the pits, going to serve that penalty, looks like. Your leader out of the pits now. Things have cycled around, and he still has about 20 seconds over the 84. Really open up a pretty big gap here. Jace Hott still being shown a lap down. trying to get that back. Stewart being shown in the 5th position right now. There's Kyle Bolin. Scoring has kind of gone back and forth here. Stewart being either out of this one or in the pits, depending on connectivity issues. Kyle Bolin goes by him right there. And that's going to put Stewart 2 laps down and definitely in 5th. Kyle off track a little bit right there. That'll move Kyle Bolin up to the 4th position. So scoring a little weird back there with the storm we got going on right now, causing connectivity issues for a couple of guys. And I think Stewart is going to be out of this one, maybe. I am not sure. No connection issues for your leaders up front here, though. Chase Down Bolin cruising around this place. This place pretty much made for him. Practice times were 3 seconds faster than any other car. You see Kyle Bolin ahead of him, off track again. It's a tricky track. It's not easy to get around here. Got a lot of places where the car wants to get really light. You see the 22 work his way around the 6 here. 6 lets him go on the outside. No problems there. You got a lot of really hard braking zones. You can lock the tires up. You can slide through. You see the 98 trying to gain a little bit of ground on the 84 there. See if he can maybe get his lap back. Still showing 1 lap down. Kyle Bolin showing 3 laps down. And Stewart is out of this one. 15 of 50 in the books. And that's going to do it for Matthew Stewart. Connection issues have ended his race. '98 really closing in on the 84 right now. 98 has speed for sure, definitely. Was able to put it on the pole here early. Faster practice times than anyone with the exception of Chase Down Bolin. 84 off track here. Almost comes back into the 98. That was close. Not where you want to be side by side and off track. So maybe the 98 gonna make a run here. A lot of work to do. He's going to go grab that lap back from our leader, Chase Down Bolin. Crosses the finish line right there. 16 of 50 in the book. 19 to go. Checking in with the 6 of Kyle Bolin here. He's got the leaders approaching right now. And he loops it. Leaders are coming up. 84 is coming. And, locks him up, almost gets into Kyle Bolin. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one for you. An absolutely wild ride on board here with the 84. You're going to see the 6 come right across the track in front of him here. Oh, and he has to lock it up and just barely avoids him. As he and the 22 are able to get by. The 22 locks it up there, getting into turn 1. Trying to get around the 84. Has yet to put the 84 Stephen Hott a lap down, but it's coming with 18 to go. The only one he has not lapped yet. Your leader out here tonight, Chase Down Bolin, putting on a clinic. As they run right now, Chase Down Bolin, Stephen Hott, Jace Hot 5 laps down. P4 is going to be Kyle Bolin 8 laps down. Stu Rat out of this one. Back in 5th with connection issues early on, around lap 15. So we have 32 laps in the books right now. '84 doing everything he can to not go a lap down here. But it's a matter of time. So 22 is going to make the move there to the inside. And it looks like no problem for our... Oh, no! Our leader's off! Off track! With 18 to go, he keeps it out of the wall. That was close. Trying to get it refired and going again. See Kyle Bolin coming into the picture. Our leader's back going again. That's going to allow Stephen Hott to sneak away here. We still have a pit cycle coming up. That was very close for our leader. Luckily able to keep it out of the wall there, as he looked headed for certain disaster. With 17 to go, we'll have to see how the pit cycle works its way through and what the strategy is going to be. All the drivers tonight started with 3 sets of tires in the pits. We've seen before in another series, Jace Molin's pit crew not get that car full of fuel. Not something you want to have happen here tonight. Not pitting this time by with 17 to go. So the 84 about 1 minute and 15 seconds back right now, as of the time they hit the stripe with 16 to go. So Jace Mullen not quite home free just yet, but getting there, getting close. The 84 of Hot here looks like he's going to bring it down pit road this time, indeed. So that does look like it'll allow our leader, Jace Mullen, to close up. There he comes. And that will officially put the 84 a lap down right there. So we'll see how quickly the 84 can get on and off pit road. Looks like he's going to get 4 tires and fuel. What will the call be for the 22? Can he get on and off pit road cleanly? 15 to go. With 15 to go, does your leader bring it down this time? Coming up to pit entry, we're going to see. We'll know very soon. Sure enough, leader on pit road. He got in there a little hot. You see the skid marks. We'll have to see whether or not he was speeding on pit road. There goes Jace Hott showing 5 laps down. 4 now as he gets one of them back. And there's Stephen Hott, makes his way back onto the lead lap here. 22, pulling off pit road. Gets past the commitment cone there. Still in the lead with 14 to go. How smooth can your leader stay? Mistakes free and the race is his. 22 doesn't need to, but it looks like he certainly wants to go ahead and lap the field. And he's got one car left stopping him from doing that. And that's the 84 just ahead of him. $13 to go that time by. He's closing in right now on the 84. As you see from high above, the gap not that big. Definitely shrinking. Go on board with the 22 here. Closes right in on the 84 there. Stephen Hott not giving that position up easily this time. 12 to go. The 84 fighting to not go a lap down, but there he goes. Around the 84 went. And the 22 has lapped the field. Man, oh man. Let's go back and look at that one real quick. We're going to see the 84 here just pushing the car, doing everything he can to not go a lap down, and the rear just steps out from under him. And around he goes. And off goes the 22 into the distance. Up with your leader here. 5 to go. That time by. We just saw the 84 have to come down pit road to serve a speeding penalty. He had to come in and top off for fuel. Didn't get that pit limiter set in time. And got nabbed for speeding. Easy to do here. Currently right now, J-Style Mullen comfortable. 1 lap lead over second place Stephen Hott. Still sitting in P3, but 5 laps down, Jace Hott. Sitting in P4, Kyle Bolin, he's 11 laps down. Stu Rad, of course, out of this one. Connectivity issues early on. As we're watching your leader just chew up what's left of this race, he's going to have to come in one more time for just a little bit of fuel. You just barely see the 84 there come into his picture. He's going to bypass pit road this time. So 4 to go. J-Style Mullen looking to put second place 2 laps down here. Let's see if he can get that done. Even if he did, I think the 84 would get back around him just because the 22 has to pit one last time. And the 84 does not. He's already made his pit. But short of a An absolute catastrophe here for the 22. He's going to walk away with this one. Been out front most of the day, with the exception of very early on when the 98, Jace Hott, was leading a few laps. And off track goes the 22 there. That was a big moment. Huge moment there for the 22. Your leader almost had that catastrophe we were talking about. That was close. And he's going to tuck it down pit road here. As he crosses the stripe on pit lane, it'll be 3 to go. So 3 to go. He was a little hot getting on pit road there. We'll have to see how that works out for him. This should just be a splash and go, no tires. Car was in the air, so he is going to take tires on this one. Your leader's away. Not sure if he was speeding. We'll have to find out. Real easy to get caught on pit road speeding. Three to go for your leader. All he's got to do here, keep it smooth. And then fresh tires almost get him again. That shows you right there, these races are not over until they are over. And around he goes. He loops it. He loops it. Your leader doing everything possible to try to give this one away. 84. He's going. The 98's in the wall. As he was coming up on the scene of Jace Oulton spinning. 98 off track again. And things are heating up. We've run 47.5 laps. Jace Oulton has run about 46 of them perfect. And almost has given this one away about 4 times now in the last 10 minutes. Coming to the stripe this time. Gonna be 2 to go for the 22. And he's got to come down pit road. He has to come down pit road. He got hit with a speeding penalty. Oh no. And the 84, luckily for the 22, is a lap down right now. So at best is going to get his lap back right here. As your leader is on pit road with a 40-second hold right now. They black flag for speeding with 2 laps remaining. The 22, he's away, penalty served. 2 to go, 84 is still a lap down. Jace Hott back in the pits after he had an off track there. Kyle Bolin still rolling along. That right rear looking like it could use some work though. Pretty sure that's supposed to be on the ground. You see the shadow there from it. And it's not quite making the contact it's supposed to. Surprisingly, getting around these corners without an issue with that right rear up in the air. Pretty impressive there from Kyle. Your leader, all 4 tires on the ground for him. As he's closing in on the stripe to get the white flag. The 84 just hoping for about 6 more mistakes. Otherwise, he's going to finish P2 tonight. Here's your leader. And he takes the white flag. 1 to go. So 49 laps in the books. Led us down to this last lap. And it's not even really a battle. It's not close. Short of the 22, putting it in the fence. This is his race. Nothing surprising coming into this one. Expected the 22 to be able to take it. He was way out front in practice, gapping people by about 3 seconds. Had a mostly mistake-free race, which is the key to these longer races. And he's going to bring it around the last couple corners here. And take the checkered flag. There's your winner, Showdown. P1 here tonight, Oulton Park. The 84, he's going to work his way around. It's going to be your second place finisher tonight, Stephen Hott. And your third place finisher there, it'll take him some time to work his way around. But that's Jace Hott there in the 98. Kyle Bolin, he'll go ahead and bring it around. Kyle's going to finish P4 tonight if he can get there without hitting the wall and destroying the rest of the car. He's just going to safely tuck it down pit road there. And P5 tonight, of course, going to be Stu Rat out on track with us. As we'll go ahead and get the drivers lined up. Showdown makes his way back around to the start finish to go ahead and get lined up. The 98 off track back there. No big deal. Keeps it rolling. Bit of a long race as we're waiting on the 84 to get up here and get lined up. But they kept exciting right up until the end. With Showdown deciding to have all of his issues, just get them all out of the way right at the end of the race there. We appreciate you guys following along. Redemption Weekly Racing Series, the Super Formula Light Showdown every Friday night. Appreciate you watching. If you guys want to come race with us, beginning of the video, all of our info's there, or you can find us on Facebook. Just look up Redemption Weekly Racing Series. Shoot us a message, and we'll make sure that we get back to you, get you in the Discord, and get you out here having some fun with us. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you next time.